Could real pets be a thing of the past? Probably not, but the time of robots is upon us. In Tech TV Labs, Jim Louderback joins us now with a couple of the latest in robotic toys. Jim?
Yeah, thank you, Kristen. You know, we've got a couple of different ones here. I want to start off, though, with this guy. I'm going to get to the dogs in a minute, don't worry. But this is the Me-Momo, and it doesn't really move, doesn't move around, but it's stuck right here. But it's kind of a robotic interactive learning toy for your kids. You start it up by hitting this button, and listen to this. Well, there it goes.
Follow me.
Now, what you do with the Me-Momo, if you can look at the keyboard here.
Let's go home.
The keyboard has different icons. It said, let's go home. It shows a picture. This is kind of reminds me of a Tamagotchi on steroids. But you have an infrared keyboard. Hit the home button. You follow it through 25 different interactive toys. And you've got a keyboard here with different letters and sounds that it helps you with. No and yes, repeat. And you can have it go into activity mode, into Me-Momo mode. Again, it follows you. It moves around. These blink and these move back and forth. It's kind of a fun little interactive toy. Designed for 4- or 5-year-olds. We gave this to a 5-year-old who works for one of the people on Screensavers. He doesn't work there. The son of one of the people on Screensavers. Loved it. Absolutely went through and spent just hours and hours with it. This is not out yet. It's due out in a couple weeks. We expect it to be $50. The Me-Momo, and it's an interesting little interactive toy. And for $50, it's not bad. VTech has always done a good job of taking technology, making it inexpensive. But this little guy and the way it plays and what it sounds like looks like not a bad little toy. I think this is going to be a big toy for this Christmas. Let's move on to another toy that I also think is going to be really big this Christmas. You know, a lot of people have seen I-Bo, and here's I-Bo not turned on. But I-Bo, $1,500 electronic dog. Let me just turn it on so you can get an idea of what it does. Started out $2,500. Now it's $1,500. But Tiger Electronics has come out with the I-cybie. And this is the I-cybie right here. Only $200. This is due out next week. And I also think this is going to be a big toy. Let me show you a couple of things about this toy that I like. First of all, I do like the price. It has a remote here. I've got it in pause mode. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to start it back up again. There we go. We'll start it up. Hopefully we can start it up. Well, you know how we're going to start it up? I'll show you the bottom of it. As I open it up, inside we've got a battery here. As we've been playing with this, we've found some difficulty in actually starting the thing and turning it off. It can run around and get a little bit obnoxious. There we go. Now I've plugged him in, and of course he's making a lot of noise as he starts to get his legs back to where they need to be. Yeah, that guy's freaking out. All right, so let's let that guy freak out for a minute and go to chat. Robin, what you got there?
Hi, Jim. Obviously, these robotic dogs are always a hot topic in the chat room, and the question is always, how much is that doggy in the lab room? But the one question for Scott is, do any of these have cameras or any kind of functionality that you can actually use instead of just a toy?
These, for $200, do not have cameras. They also operate in watchdog mode. I wonder if I broke it. Oh, there we go. They operate in watchdog mode. They don't have cameras. The I-Bo, for $1,500, you do get a camera right here, and it will actually snap pictures, let you upload them to the internet.
And another question, are there any plans, or have you seen or heard any plans of making these dogs any bigger, like a robotic Great Dane?
I'm not sure what you'd want to do with a robotic Great Dane. No, I haven't heard any plans of making them bigger. But if you know of any, let me know. I don't know what you do with a bigger dog. We're going to try and start these guys up and get something out of it. Any other comments there?
No, they're always excited about seeing all these robotic products, and they love watching you play around with them. So back to you, Jim.
Yeah, let me give you the bottom line on these dogs, because they were working and we like them a lot. For $200, they're a nice toy. We think they're going to end up being really popular this Christmas because they do work pretty well. They actually will interact with each other, but they do have a couple problems. They're kind of loud, and in addition to being loud, you'll see as it walks around. I'm going to put this guy right down here and let him walk around. They're kind of loud. You can play with the remote control. $200, they're still a little fragile. I think they might break at some point. But I like these, and I think if for anybody who wants a robotic dog, $200, it's not a bad present, and it looks a little bit less fragile than the I-Bo. but not as advanced. So I don't think you're going to be able to do as many things. Kristen, what do you think? You want yourself a robotic dog?
Jim, I'm just wondering what the warranty is like on those things if you keep breaking them.
You know, that's a really good question. I do not know. They will interact with each other, though. So I'm going to put this guy down here, and we'll see if we can get them to actually do anything together. I can bring one over for you if you want, Kristen.
Oh, I would love one.
Okay, well, I'll bring one over, see if you can train it. I didn't do a very good job.
All right, thank you.